What's going on? This is brother Jay, and I'm back with another one of my thought of the days. You know what I'm saying? And thought of the day is, what's wrong with storytellers these days? I don't know what's wrong with them. They just don't know how to tell good stories. I mean, I watched this uh you're saying new series called The Winchesters. Okay, now I'm a big fan of fucking Supernatural. You know, I mean, even though when it got to the last season, they kind of went off board a little bit, and that's okay because the way they told stories is saying it was entertaining on how they navigated it, you know? But now, saying they destroyed the canon. I'm talking about, okay, the story starts off with the Winchesters. It's from Dean's point of view of how he's telling, like, how his parents are monster hunting. Well, see, that's mistake number one. Because the story canon in Supernatural was always that John was a square bear dude and he never did no monster hunting or nothing like that. And the mom was a monster hunter, with her father Samuel. Okay, so she was a monster hunter, he wasn't. Okay, so they destroyed that canon by saying, "Oh, well, when John first met Mary and shit like that, he was monster hunting right along with her and shit like that." And so that's destruction number one. Destruction number two is they made Mary seem like a badass fucking badass. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at Supernatural, look at the canon, you'll see that when Dean went back in time and met his mom, stuff like that, yeah, she was a badass, but she wasn't that bad of a badass. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't just kicking everything's ass. But they making like she's just the supreme fucking ninja like broad that just I could beat your ass from any angle and shit. So these storytellers don't know how to keep in canon with their own plot line. Now, if it's on, uh, I forgot his original name. I just call him Dean. You know what I'm saying? If the dude that portrays the character of Dean, if he's the story writer of this, then he must be on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he's not the story writer on this. He's just background filler. You know what I mean? I'm saying a familiar face from the brand. So let's just put him on the brand and shit like that. Let him represent it and stuff like that. But I don't think he's the story writer on this because if he was, how long he been in the, they have 15 seasons of Supernatural. So he has 15 years of being, associated, with this program. And not only that, but he is in the last, I will say, probably 5 seasons ish that he directed, like probably like, 2 or 3 episodes per season, So and so has the other guy, has directed, like probably 1 or 2, seasons, a series that season per season after season 10. Now all of a sudden, here are these new fucking characters saying you got a fucking girl boss, which is Mary, naive fucking follower, which is fucking John, you know what I'm saying? His mom's stuff like that. I don't want my baby to go nowhere and shit like that. His mom's nothing like that, in the original canon. You know what I'm saying? You got a fucking a gay dude and stuff like that, who, seems like he goes both ways, bisexual. You know what I'm saying? And you got also now back wait. Back in John's era, it wasn't popular to be flamboyantly gay like that. Come the fuck on. They in the fucking what? Uh Early 70s? So they not staying with canon. They ain't got this naive fucking other broad, it's just, oh my goodness. They just don't know how to tell stories no more, man. I want to just give up on, I mean, I wish they just stopped piggybacking off of classical names that was good. Because Supernatural was good in its own right, in its own universe. It was. You know what I'm saying? Because you dealing with, the Winchesters and stuff like that, brothers dealing with fucking Ghosts, ghouls, demons, stragles, you know what I'm saying? Fucking death, the four fucking horsemen, God sister. You know what I'm saying? You're going all over the map with this, but the way they was telling the story, it wasn't meant to be taken like in modern day context. You know? So that's why you're saying Supernatural got a pass. I'm saying it's almost the same thing like how come most of the series of Vampire Diaries got a pass. You know what I'm saying? Now some things didn't get a pass, like you're saying, like True Blood got a pass at first, but then as far as they kept going on and they kept on, you know what I'm saying, kissing ass on Sookie and whatever Sookie says is right and shit like that, that's where they start losing me. You know what I'm saying? When they start sliding to, you know what I'm saying, I say season 3 or 4 of True Blood, I was like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. You know, so it's just that now this is story days saying they just don't know how to tell original stories no more. You know what I'm saying? These story writers just don't know how to just come up with original new material. They gotta bite off old material, change the canon around and shit so it can support the girl boss moment. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. But look, why don't you just create your own story? Stop piggybacking off of other stories. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see that one Velma, oh my god, that was atrocious. Why did they make a fucking movie, you know what I'm saying, from Daphne's point of view? Or Shaggy. He was the fucking best friend of Scooby, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling the point of view from the Scooby gang from Thelma's point of view? This is some weird shit. But either way, I'm not going on too long. It just, my conclusion is right now, in these young writers in the fucking Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, they are intellectually and creatively bankrupt. They don't know how to come up with original stories and stuff like that. Ever since fucking, I would say, probably, I want to say 2010 on, no originality. You know what I'm saying? Back from 2000 downwards and stuff like that, back in time, that's when you saw a lot of creative movies. You know? Even when they bit the name of a motherfucker, like for example, when they made the remake of Battlestar Galactica, even though they bit the name, they had a whole different kind of universe, a whole different storyline, and a whole different theme to follow and stuff like that. And it was like every week it was like from some different point of view. If it wasn't from the crew's point of view, it was from the enemies, which is the Cylons. So if it ain't the Cylons and stuff like that, then it's whoever planet they intruding on. You know what I'm saying? There might be a rebel fucking renegade that fights against Cylons, but fight against the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the Galactic Empire too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You always had something different, even though that was a remake off of a show that was made in the 60s. But these dudes right now, if you're going to remake something, at least try to make it better. They making, this Winchester's now is worse than how Supernatural was, period. So I'm gonna let that go, man. I'm disappointed, you know what I'm saying? These people, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, they're making me feel demotivated from watching new movies and to stay with the old classical. Let me look at my old fucking Terminator movies, nigga. You know, or watch House or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, watch some other classical joints like the Rock and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking Hunt for Red October or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me stay with those fucking movies, man. I'm not trying to even fall into these new movies now. It's just, ugh. Either way. That's my thought of the day. I'm out of here. Deuce.